Good morning. It's a great day for learning with Hamburg Middle School. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and a moment of silence. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may be seated for the morning announcements.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another week. Hope Mother's Day yesterday was a great one. Today is Monday, May 11th, 2020, and it's a day two. We had a lot of birthdays over the weekend. Celebrating birthdays on Saturday, Anna Belante, Allison Cartacini, Jonathan Sykia, and Maddie Stebbins. Yesterday, Mrs. Niefergold and Mr. Zona celebrated their birthdays. And today, Grace Kroop's birthday is today, so happy birthday to Grace. Answers to library trivia from Friday. The answer to those two important maternal figures in Harry Potter's life, Lily Potter and Mrs. Molly Weasley. Today's question is this. This girl from Pakistan stood up for education and was almost killed by the Taliban. She has become an amazing activist for girls' education, and many books have been written about her. Who is she? If you know the answer, email Mrs. Mulbert today. Well, folks, we remain in a bit of a waiting game for advisement from Albany, from our state capital, regarding a number of things. Once we hear from the state in terms of what their advice is, we'll be able to act a little bit more on the local level. So, the things we're waiting on, among others, we need to find out what our last day of instruction is. We need to find out what we're going to be doing in terms of digital awards for the 8th graders. We need to know when we get into school for access to student possessions and teacher possessions, for that matter. We're going to have to find out, based on that information, what we're going to do about yearbook distribution. And we want you to know, more than anything, is when we have advisement about when we can come to the school and have an official sort of ending to the school year, we'll be letting you know that. We'll be letting you know that officially via email, school messenger, school letterhead. It won't just be something that we share on these announcements. Another thing on our mind is 5th grade orientation, which is really 6th grade orientation, but it's for those students who are now 5th graders who are going to be joining us at the middle school next year. Please, if you have friends or family members who are concerned about this, please let them know that we are working on it. Myself, the counselors, 5th grade teachers, administration at both our school and the elementary schools will be putting something together for that the students can have at least a little hint of what to expect for next year as 6th graders at Hamburg Middle School. So, we told you a bunch of things that we can't answer quite yet. We apologize for that. But there are some things that you can do today. You can sign up for a sport for next year using Family ID. You can connect with someone that you haven't spoken to in a while. You can become part of the hashtag Feed Hamburg Senior Citizen Pen Pal Initiative. And you can also attack your new learning. And really, I think this is where the good part about our new learning is that we're not attaching a grade from 0 to 100 to it. It really is about the learning. It's about your effort. Make sure you're asking your teachers, asking your counselors, or asking myself or Ms. Boland if you have questions about anything. This is designed to open your eyes to some new things rather than just continuing with review like we did at first. But approach it in a less stressful mindset, I guess. It's not just about the grade. Think about the learning that goes along with it as well. Pictures. Love for you to continue to post things to hashtag HMS Together, but also remember that tomorrow we'll be celebrating nurses. I've gotten 3 photos so far, and one of them is from somebody in my own family. So if you could send some photos in of family and friends who are nurses, who have served either now or in the past, and then we can honor them tomorrow during the slideshow at the end of the announcements. Tomorrow is International Nurses Day. It's also the last day of Nurses Week, so that's why I chose tomorrow to honor that. Finally, our joke for the day. When is it impossible to plant flowers? I know the answer isn't when it's snowing all weekend in May. So when is it impossible to plant flowers? The answer, when you haven't bought any. When you haven't bought any, I think there's 2 ways of going with this. When you haven't bought any, or botany, or when you haven't botany or got any. So anyway, just some little springtime joke for you there. Not that great, shouldn't require that much explanation. Make it a magnificent day, Bulldogs, and ask yourself, how can you be an 11 today? Take care, everybody. Have a great one.